Bit of an interesting morning this morning. Got a lot of cloud cover, actually a little bit of wind, but it still looks absolutely beautiful. And today we are targeting some of my all-time favorites, and that is the humble old squid. And you can probably tell right off the bat, something's different. I've got a new kayak to test out today, so shout out to the guys at SL Hobie in Mornington. They let me borrow this Lynx, and we're going to give it a crack. It looks really cool. You can tell it's a lot different to my normal kayak. It's almost like a paddleboard type thing, and it's really, really light. So we're going to give this thing a run out here on Western Port this morning. It's more built for rivers and estuary fishing and stuff like that, but it's just so easy to drag over the sand. So that's why I brought it out this morning. Well, this is going to be a very, very different experience because this is actually only the second kayak which I've ever been out on. I've only had my Hobie Compass, and that's the only kayak I've ever had. I've had that thing for 3 years now, and I'm finally giving a different vessel a crack. All right, let's give it a go. So I've got 2 rods out with me this morning. One of them is just the old sleeper, so that's just going to sit next to the kayak, kind of drift along the bottom while we cast the other one around. So we'll drop that down. There you go. That's perfect. And then while that one's sitting along the bottom, we're going to be casting around the old faithful white jig. So get a few casts out, start the first drift, and see if we can find any squid. Hopefully they're around this morning. Have barely done any squid fishing since I've been back home, so I'm really keen to get a good session in. Haven't had a good session yet. There we go. Second cast. That didn't take too long at all. Second cast out here this morning, and we've hooked up to our first squid of the day. Doesn't feel massive, but still, any squid is a good squid to start off the day. It's very, very early morning, so right now is like peak bite time for squid. So hopefully we can get a couple straight off the bat. Don't really want to ink up the new kayak, but if it happens, it happens, I guess. We got him. Perfect little hook set. Really nice little squid. That is pretty cool. Second cast of the morning, and we're already on to our first squid off the old Lynx. He just squirted that camera, but really nice little start. Gonna karate chop him, put him out of his misery, get another cast out. Third cast of the morning, see if we can get another squid. Well, hopefully that means there's a couple around. Literally second cast of the morning, and we've already got a really good squid. So we'll see if there's more around. It's a great sign. It's about 5 meters deep here, so I'm letting the jig sink for about 15 seconds, and then I'm starting my retrieve, just giving it a few big lifts, a few twitches, and just slowly working it along the bottom. Twitch, twitch. We got one. We got one on this jig here. This was the static jig, which was just sitting in the holder, and it is hooked up. Come on. Yes, second squid of the day. A little bit smaller than the first one, but that is perfect. We've got 2 already. There's a fair few boats heading out now. It's a Sunday, so it's going to be really busy. But if we can get a few squid early, that's going to be ideal. Perfect little squid. That's pretty much the main reason why I came out here so early, because it's a Sunday. I knew there was going to be a lot of boats, so I wanted to try and get a couple real quickly, and we've done that. Got 2 real nice ones. Let's get a look at the second one. He's probably the exact same size, to be honest. Really nice medium squid. If you're asking for snapper baits, which we kind of are, then this thing is perfect. So really good little catch. I'm yet to see anyone else get one, and there's like 4 boats in the area now, so it's going to be a very busy day by the looks. Get a cast in the shallow stuff. Very well could be some squid over there. No way. That's a squid. Yep. No way. Ooh. Wow. Squid. I was just defeated then. I was just sitting there sulking, and somehow we've just hooked up to a squid. It's a very nice squid too. Come here, mate. Number 3. Wow, he was a tough one to get. Wonder if he has a mate with him. Definitely the best one of the day. Nice. Well, I'm not going to lie, that was very, very unexpected. I was losing all hope Everyone I've talked to this morning hasn't got a single squid, but we've somehow managed to catch 3. So it's honestly been a really, really good session considering how tough it's been for everyone else. That's the 3rd squid, and he's the biggest one of the day for sure. A real nice one. There we go, the 3 amigos. Well, we'll definitely try around here a little bit more. When there's one, there's usually always at least one more. If we get one more, that's a perfect amount of baits. We'll see though. Oh, there's another one. That's got to be a little squid, I think. Come on. Or is it seaweed? I don't know. It's so hard to... It is a little squid. Wow, we got another one. He's fully loaded up. He's a oh no. He just sinked the kayak. That's really, really good. That's another squid like 2 casts later. So we're up to 4 squid now. He is an absolute lollipop. Look at that for the perfect little bait size squid. Very, very keen to use him as bait. Well, we ended up with the 4 squid. It wasn't a super hot session on giants like I was hoping, but we've still got enough bait for a bait session. So now the next time you'll see me is very, very early tomorrow morning, where we're going to be targeting some giant snapper. Good morning, everyone. It is now very early the next morning and we are out here with our fresh squid, which we caught yesterday. So that only means one thing: we are in search of giants. I'm after a really big snapper today, or hopefully a few snapper if everything goes to plan, but we will soon see. I'm just trying to find a spot at the moment. There's actually not many people out, which is very, very surprising because it's meant to be a good morning. So we'll have a look around this area, try and find some arches or just some good reef on the sounder, and then we'll drop down and give it a go. Give it a go here. That is exactly what you want to have for bait. Fresh calamari caught yesterday and ready to go, as fresh as it gets. Okay, we get the slightly bigger bait on the bigger hooks. So these are 5.0 BKK suicide hooks. Also running 4.0s on 2 of the other ones because I'm going to be using smaller baits. But on the big hooks, we'll run a fairly large bait, as you can see there. That's a goodie. That's a goodie. That is a dynamite bait. That is the second one going out. Half of a very, very fresh squid head on 4.0 hooks. That's dynamite. Oh, just had our first bite of the morning on that rod. Haven't even got the final bait out yet. There's the final bait, squid ring. There we have it. Every single rod is rigged up and ready to go. And we're already getting our first bite just there. So a little bit of activity to start off with. It's a good sign. That could be bigger. Could be bigger, that. Yep. There you go. That's a snapper. That's a snapper. There we go. That's a snapper for sure. Wow. That took about 5-10 minutes of fishing and we've hooked up to our first fish. I don't know how big it is, but I can feel it shaking its head. It's definitely a snapper. Yes, look at that. Head shake, snapper. We're on. Big pedal out here this morning. Took me over an hour to get to this spot, but so far it's paid off. Getting a lot of little pinky bites, and now we've hooked up to a snapper, I reckon. We're about to see him. I don't think he's monstrous. Good fish. Good little snapper. See if we can get him in that net. Yes, he's a good first fish. In the net you go, mate. Yeah, a little nice one. Not a massive fish, but that's a way to start the morning. Some baits back out. Another little squid head. That's what we got the last one, so hopefully we have the same luck. Nice. He is a very, very good start to our day. That's a little male for sure. He's starting to get a little knob already. What a cracking first fish. Only been here for about 15-20 minutes and we've already converted into a really nice little snapper. He's a good eater, that one. That other rod's going to go. This is going to be a pesky eagle. The time wasters of Western Port, these things are. It's going to be an eagle. You guys are bonkers. Luckily you didn't drag me too far. We'll get the baits back out. Oh, yeah, this rod's on. Eagle ray. We're in trouble here. He went underneath the kayak and then under again. 100% an eagle ray. Don't do it again. Eagle, eagle, eagle. I love eagle rays. Just don't give up, man. There he is. There we go. Yep. It's another little snapper, I reckon. Yep, another little snapper. This one was on the squid ring. There we go. It's either eagle rays or snapper at the moment. We've caught 2 big eagle rays, and this will be the second snapper if we can get him in. So it's honestly a good little start to the morning. It's only been a couple hours of fishing, so we'll take it. He's a little one. He's only a little bubba. We'll let him go. See you, mate. We got something very small. Don't even know if it's still on there. That's how small it is. That's a whiting. It's a King George whiting. How's that for a little tiddler of a whiting? I brought my whiting rod out too, so I might have to give that a crack. Oh, it's a better fish. Yep, that's a better fish. Yep, what's that? That's a gummy. It's a good gummy. Stop going that way. Hopefully we didn't tangle any lines there, but I think we've just hooked up to a good gummy. Feels pretty decent too. I was just about to tie a couple rigs in preparation for another eagle ray. Give me a gummy. It's been a pretty productive morning so far. Caught a couple snapper. Now we've hooked up to a good gummy. Yeah, good gummy. Hooked in a very weird spot. Good little gummy. Not monstrous, but very quality size one. Definitely legal. See, buddy. Big catch and release day today. We've only kept the one pinky. Alright, I'm going to go for a little bit of a move, but do we go shallow or do we go a bit deeper? I'm not sure. Go down again, try a new spot. I've only probably got a couple of hours left of fishing before this wind gets up big time, so we'll give it a crack here. Never fished here before, completely a new spot. Hopefully it pays off. Yeah. Oh! No! That was a snapper. Oh no. Snapper. Gone. That was a snapper. That's a good start. Just lost one. Definitely just lost one. Can't believe I lost one already. We're here for like 5 minutes. Not even, and that rod just took off. Snapper. No. Oh. Now I'm getting excited over every bite, but that was a good fish. Hooks didn't stick. I'm going to find out what these little bites are. I'm getting them on every single rod. It could be whiting, and if they are whiting, there are a lot of them. There we go. We got one. Little whiting. One of the culprits. And I bet you there's a lot more where he came from. A little bit too small. That's a better fish. That'll be a whiting, I reckon. Yep. Whiting. I bet you that's what's taken a lot of our baits and annoying us. These whiting here. He's a pretty good one. Oh. What in the demon is that? Oh, that's big, whatever it is. It's got to be a ray. I think that's going to be our last fish of the day. We've hooked the mammoth. What? How's that? Swimming at me now. Wonder what this is. This is the last fish of the day, and it's a giant. Whatever it is an absolute monster. It just took about 100 meters of line or something. Now it's swimming straight back at me. God damn. Far out. What is that? A drag. My reel is hot. Far out. How is this thing still going? Ridiculously big. Oh, that is stupid big. Oh boy. We've hooked the ocean's biggest creature. I'm gonna get the anchor up. And hopefully this thing tows me back home. It's gonna spool me. Hurry up, Nev. Let's see if it actually tows me home. Look at this, we're going 3 knots. Getting towed by this fish. Oh, this is one way to get home. You just fight the biggest creature in these waters. This thing is going to be an absolute giant. It's on the surface. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's a shark. Holy. It's a shark. Oh my goodness. Oh, what is going on? We've hooked up to a giant shark. I just saw the thing jump and it's not a stingray at all. I thought it was a stingray. It almost spooled me. Kind of want to see it, but then again I kind of don't. Oh, there he goes. Wow, that was a big shark. He's towed me about 1 kilometre. Alright everyone, well on that note, I'm going to wrap up the day's fishing here. Unfortunately, we didn't get our really big snapper, which we were hoping for, but we still had a good morning out. We caught a couple of pinkies, a nice gummy, and hooked the biggest shark of all time. Kind of wish I got it a bit closer, but then again, I kind of don't. Like, it was scary big. Either way, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, comment your thoughts down below, and I'll see you in the next one.